Good morning, everybody. As you know, I have been soliciting random Los Angeles enthusiasts on the internet to meet me in the canyons with their cars and let me take them for a little ride. And this is Gavin, and this is Gavin's Supercharged Subaru BRZ. And love a good blown burst. And so tell me about your car. What do you have done to this this beautiful burst?
So mainly it has a Vortech Supercharger on it.
Which is a centrifugal supercharger, right?
Yeah, I think
yeah,
so.
The snail-looking one.
Yeah.
Yes, perfect. Okay. And so what's that, about high 200s, 300 horsepower maybe?
On paper, it's like 290.
Okay. At the crank.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, all right. Well, either way, that's a good amount of power for a car like this. So
well.
I saw some really nice SSR wheels. That's always a good choice. They look like the Lexus LFA wheels, don't they?
Yeah. They look great.
Yeah, yeah. And then it's a little lower, so what's your suspension?
It's on D2 coilovers.
Nice. Okay. And I also saw a nice set of Willwood brakes there.
It's actually off of the 07, 08 WRX.
Really?
Which is kind of cheaper.
Oh, whatever.
4 pots.
That works. I'm gonna go with a little cold there. Does the climate control affect your supercharger at all, do you think? It's a pretty cold day out. I think you should.
I haven't really noticed it.
Okay. Well, what do you say we go for a little drive?
Sure.
What do you say, down the hill or up the hill first?
I
I think down the hill.
Yeah, sure.
Because I just saw those Harleys go up the hill. We don't want that. Okay. First of all, immediately the throttle response is immediately better than a stock car. I love the clutch on these cars. They got a really good feedback, and it's a very short clutch. You know, the whole throw is maybe 6 inches. So let's we got the same short shifter mod that our friend TJ had in his Burrs.
Fun fact though, I learned how to drive a stick with this car.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, it's an easy car to learn on, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right away, by the way, the power, very good. Look at this. It's a Burrs with power. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Gavin. All right, brake feel is really nice.
You gotta go get some heat
in the pads.
Yeah.
Willwoods are like that. They need to be warmed up. Oh man, same great steering we've come to love with the Burrs. I like this car, Gavin. How much does that supercharger package cost?
I think it's like $5,000.
Worth it. Absolutely worth it. Have you had any issues at all with the car?
No, not at all.
Yeah, worth it. Get the supercharger. That's the move. It's running like 6-7 pounds, right?
Yeah, 7 pounds.
Oh, that's all you need. It wakes it right up. There's no gap in the middle. There's no, the torque dip in the middle. That's gone. And I know we're going downhill, but oh wow, holy driver's car, Batman. Corner's really, really flat. What tires you have here?
Hankook V12s.
It's a good tire, and for a value tire, that is a good tire for not a lot of money, actually. We used to run those on the Lambos in our Gotham Dream Car autocross. Dude!
It has like 230 fast front and 255 back. Yeah,
that's a good amount of tire here. It's a little bit bouncy in these sections. You're gonna get that with a lowered car. The rebound on these shorter springs is a bit higher. So I bet on the 405 this thing's awful, isn't it?
Yeah. It gives me a headache.
Yeah, I imagine it would. Not the kind of car you want to ride in if you're hungover.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But the power is really, really good. If we're talking, let's give it 300 horsepower at the crank with a car that weighs 27 and change. I mean, wow, that's basically 996 Carrera power to weight, which is really, really good. Wow, Gavin, I like your car, sir.
Thanks.
Really nice. I love, they haven't, and this is a year or two old, right?
Yeah, it's a first year.
Okay, in the new ones, they put these pads here on the knees, because I get if I drive this car around for like a day or two, I'll have these nasty bruises on my knees. And they've added some padding there, which makes a really big difference. So easy to heel toe this car. I mean, like Gavin said, he learned to drive stick on it. If you want a car that you can start with and work your way up, I mean, start with it stock, learn to drive stick, get your rev matching in order, add some brakes, some suspension, and then some power. Yeah. And what's great about it is even with the power, there's no downside. It's not like you lose the ability to momentum drive it. You know, you can still carry a ton of speed through corners. You can still, you know, brake less than with other cars. It's got, what exhaust is on this?
Performance.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
It's not loud. It's not drony.
My buddy had an FRS with the NVIDIA N1.
Yeah.
That was a bit drony. That was a lot drony, actually.
The one that we filmed, I'll flip around here. It is clear. The one we filmed last week was a little bit loud for me. And this makes more power while not being as loud.
The thing is, like, I have the back seats down.
So it's like, even louder, right? Yeah.
Because, I mean, if it's up, it's perfect on, like, highways.
Yeah.
Do you want the VSC on sport or just
sport is on. Yeah, it's on sport. That's fine. There's some motorcycles having some issues there. No, I'm not blowing smoke up your ass, dude. I really think this is a nicely built car. Really nice.
Like, I honestly, I didn't grow up here, so I didn't really know like a lot about cars.
Where did you grow up?
Indonesia.
Indonesia. Wow. When did you come here?
Like 3 years ago.
Really?
I'm going to LMU.
Oh wow! Right around the corner from me. I'm in Venice.
Yeah.
How long have you been speaking English? Your whole life?
Yeah, pretty much.
Your English is really good. But more importantly, your car is really good. And LMU is a weird place. There's some rich-ass Chinese kids there that drive Lambos and R8s and stuff. It's crazy. I went to their car show every year. It's really good, actually. All right, so we've caught up to someone. So I'm going to take this opportunity to stop here just so we can see what this thing's like. I'm not going to launch the shit out of it, but I want to see what it's like from a stop. So we'll just, do you have launch control in this? Did you have the tune with that? No?
No.
Okay, cool. Well, I'll just do a little, let's just see. Oh, some wheel spin there. Traction control is still in sport. You know what? It's not that it's tear your face off fast, but it's fast enough to feel fast. Yeah. You know what I mean? It feels like you have brought the power up to the chassis abilities of the car. You know what I mean? Because the BRZ is a bit slippy slidey on those stock tires. You put good tires on it, now you've got way more tire than you do power. Then you add the power, and wow! And you have maintained the balance without really losing anything. How's your fuel economy?
Yeah, it's about 23, 22.
23? That's not so bad.
I actually went up with the supercharger, so.
Oh, it did?
Yeah.
That's like cool.
Half or 1 mpg.
So if you're out of the power, you actually get better fuel economy.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, that's great. I bet if you're in the power, you get much worse fuel economy.
And going up and down the snake.
Yeah. But it runs on 91, right?
Yeah.
You don't need any weird fuel or anything, right?
It's like, the kit comes with ECU tech on it. And it has 7 pounds, so.
That's it.
Just plug and play.
Just literally bolt on, plug and play.
Yeah, I bolted on myself actually.
Really?
Yeah.
I love that.
People learn it, so.
Well, I mean, you know what's crazy? There are people who want to learn by doing, and then they go out and fuck with their own car. I don't trust myself with a wrench, so I trust myself way more just getting in your car and driving it pretty quickly than I do even replacing like a battery on my own car. I suck.
Well, yeah, thankfully I have a guy who owns the shop, and I kind of learned it from him.
That's great. We've caught up to somebody. That's okay. I'll hang back for a second just so we can do a little bit. Have you taken this to the track at all? Done any track days? How's it doing autocross? Pretty good?
Yeah, it didn't have the supercharger when I autocrossed it.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Autocross is really good fun. I enjoy a good autocross whenever we do those manufacturer events.
I went to the one at Subi Fest.
Oh, cool. I'm dead serious though. I would love having this car for a weekend. I'd have a great time. And I absolutely agree with and endorse your supercharger mod. Vortech makes good stuff. It's not like, you know, if anyone, you mention a supercharger, and Vortech's like the first company that comes to mind, really. So I would trust their products, and you're not throwing any check engine codes. it seems to have no quirks. It seems like it feels just like a stock car, except with more power, which is awesome. I don't even hear, there's not like any whine or anything like that. It's just a good little car. I think you've done really well here, sir.
Thank you.
Good job. And it's a crazy story coming from Indonesia, LMU, awesome car. It's great. I love it. Thank you so much, Gavin. I really appreciate you letting me drive my car. Love this thing. Definitely am about the Supercharged BRZ. And if you want me to drive your car, if you live in Los Angeles and you have a cool car and you want me to give it a run through the canyons, I'm down to do that. Hit us up at Facebook/TheSmokingTire. Let me know what you're rolling, and we'll see if we can make it happen. Thanks, buddy. See you next time.